sliding into unconsciousness, I could somehow, I don't know, hear the voices of the dying. Thousands crushed by falling buildings or burned alive in the fires. Trish lost her sister, almost lost me. Zeke was always there, somehow sure that I'd wake up, while outside the city fell apart. A plague struck, followed by rioting, theft, rapes, civilization committing suicide. In a bullshit attempt to contain the biological threat, the federal government locked down all access in and out of the city, and we were stuck in this cage with the psychos. Cops are all but gone off the streets, either dead or too chicken shit to stand against the gangs that control things now. Outside, things were bad. But inside me, something was beginning. Scary as hell at first. Gotta understand, there was no one to talk to, no experts to consult. But with time, I'm learning to control it, master it. Just hope it's not too late.
Yeah, I know, it doesn't get any more epic than that. Anyway, I'm doing the Infamous demo walkthrough real quick. And unlike last time or my other videos, I'm actually doing the commentary afterward. And this will also double as my little preview of the game. I've played the demo ever since it came out, like a couple of times, in fact, just because it is so much fun. It's, as I've been telling people, it's pretty much Grand Theft Auto with superpowers. So, I mean, it is an amazing game. It looks good, it plays good, the controls are very, very slick, and just the interactivity with everything is amazing. But I'll go on about that later. Anyway, first things first, you start off on this train, and in order to get this train moving, you've got to defeat a couple of dudes and push those cars out of the way. And the train, as long as you're touching it, will move. And just make sure you're on that front car. The train will not move unless you're on the front car.
The train's stopping.
Yeah.
Reapers must have disengaged the low-voltage feeder box that's mounted under the tracks. Charge it until it's green across the board. That should get you moving again.
So yeah, that goes without saying. You'll have to hit that little router a couple times until it's fully charged. And surprisingly enough, for a gang that call themselves Reapers, which is a really sort of intense name, the gang members and the enemy characters in this game are really relentless. They are overall hard. Just unless you're, really used to shooting, there is no auto aim. Anyway, we come up on a couple of dudes, and I just light grenaded them all. One of the best things about this game is good grenades are, in fact, I think all grenades are sticky. And then, of course, whenever you incapacitate someone and not kill them, you have the option of either draining their health, which gets you evil karma, or restraining them, which gets you good karma. There's no really positive or negative with either of them yet. It just depends on if you want to go with the good powers or the bad powers. People react to you differently, and I'm sure the story arcs differently, but what I'm hoping for in this game is, unlike stuff like BioShock and other games that give you the good or evil choice, like, it's always better to be bad. It's almost always better to be evil just because it is. You get the better powers. Or like in BioShock, if you're evil, you become like pretty much undersea Hitler. And if you're good, things are okay. Kind of happily ever after, but overall, whatever. Anyway, after you dispatch some more Reapers, get back on the train, and you hit a little cutscene where one of them has a rocket launcher. Good thing that if you hold R1 to ready yourself and press X to do your shockwave, it sends rockets right back at them. And be sure when fighting any enemies, watch out for propane tanks. That will net you really good multiple kills, and if enemies are in water, electrify the water. Don't get in the water because that hurts you. And if they're by any kind of metal or anything, which is usually everything because you're in a city, electrocute the metal because electricity jumps from conductive object to conductive object, which is awesome. Here, when the train stops the third time, you'll fight these white suit reapers who are a little bit harder, and they have lightning powers similar to yours. The only thing that you really need to watch out for is they can teleport. They've got a really powerful machine gun. They also have this one electric shockwave attack, which comes at you pretty slow, but if you get hit, it hurts a lot. Another thing is, throughout this little walkthrough of the demo, I've died multiple times. Most of the time it was from my own silliness. But, yeah, a general tip for this game as far as taking out enemies is always get the high ground. And if you're forced to fight on the streets, stay away from cars, because if a stray car or stray grenade explodes and it will take you with it. Cole's, I mean, he's pretty much Thunder God Thor, but if a car blows up next to him, you're still in trouble. And I think that happened once. I threw a grenade and it bounced back and stuck to a car and it killed me too. It was funny to say the least. Also, this game counts headshots, so if you can, go for the headshot and you'll get a little extra experience doing that too. Just like now, when you're low on health, everything just sort of washes out, and he regenerates, but you can regenerate your health faster if you find a source of electricity and just recharge. And to find out what's got some juice in it, you can click your left stick in L3, and it'll send out a little magnetic pulse, and anything that's got electricity in it will sort of show an electric effect, so you can go over there quick and get some juice. Alright, these new enemies are basically suicide bombers. They've got bombs attached to them, and they just run at you like crazy. My first walkthrough on this, those guys caught me off guard real bad because they started screaming and then they ran towards you. It was insane. But a good shockwave, your little push that I'm doing here. And look at them fly. Oh gosh, I love those physics. Anyway, your little shockwave will take those guys out before they can even get close to you. And then, of course, you charge the thing. Also, another thing is, unlike, well, Prince of Persia sort of had that kind of thing, but literally anything in the city that may look like it'd be a foothold is a foothold. You can climb on everything.
You're almost there. I let everyone know that you're bringing in the train, and they'll be waiting at the station. Don't let
And
them
then this final little barricade, there are cars everywhere and more dudes, but you just force push it out of the way, like I did. I threw a couple grenades and it destroyed everything. Absolutely everything. And we're just about running out of time in this first video, so yeah, I'll see you guys next video. If you don't have this demo, go get this demo.